Everybody, this is it. The final 2 levels of Trading Places. Let's go. Welcome back, everybody. We are on level 149, Broken Paradise, and I gotta say, Josh and Jeffrey have hyped this level up like there's no tomorrow, and I'm kind of worried. So, I'm wondering what this is gonna be like. This is based on, I think it was Navigating Neptune from... Was that Ultimate Ship? Yeah, that was Ultimate Ship 6. Yeah, because Josh made this one. So, let's go. Whoa, that is loud. Let me turn the volume down. I was on a Skype call earlier and I forgot to adjust it back. Alright, do I want to get rid of that block? I don't actually know. Well, I don't know if I have a choice here. By the way, I think all of these are real, if this is based on Navigating Neptune, so... Let's just go over here. Oh, I see. I shouldn't have been fooling around with that. Okay, so let's go over here. I can get a blue, which is exciting. What can I do with a blue key? Nothing. Alright, let's go and get these skates then. So I'm going to have to push that block across to even do anything with that. All blue walls are real. Be careful in what you collect and in what paths you follow. Alright, I think we're going to have to do that if we're going to get through there. Except now we just trapped ourselves. Yay. Alright, try this again. Can we make it there in time? Alright, I'm going to get this just to be safe. Although, I'm just going to get stolen, so maybe I shouldn't be getting that. Let's try getting it with doing this without getting that. Okay, so I can open that up, and now I can go through here. Okay. So I don't know if there actually is a reason to... Yeah, never mind. Okay. So we got that. There's a pair of suction boots here. I don't know if we're supposed to use those to traverse across like that, maybe. But we can lose our boots to get a green key, which would trap us here. But it would also allow us to go in there, which we can't really do anything with yet. Okay, there's a lot happening here. I'm going to just go mosey on over here and just check this out first. Something tells me that we need to push this in. So, interestingly enough, I can open this up, I can get this, and now I have a pair of skates, which is really interesting. I can also use this to push that block across the tank thing. Okay, I don't know how we're going to approach that, but hopefully we'll find that out soon. Okay. So... what exactly does that trap really accomplish, is my question. I'm also trying to figure out how we get to this bomb. I guess that ball might have something to do with it, perhaps. I'm wondering if maybe we went across there too quickly, and we were supposed to save those fire boots for later, maybe? Or ice skates for later, maybe? I'm just going to look around for now. I'm not going to really worry too hard about... Did that release? Yes, it did. So I need to hold that down if I'm going to even get over there. Okay, so if I go through that, I'm going to get all my boots stolen. Do I want to do that? I don't know. And similarly, I have a choice over here to get my boots stolen in exchange for one of those keys, but then I'll be trapped. So, what I'm learning here is that I don't think this decision is actually that good because I don't really have any recourse. I can't really escape across that. So unless there's a pair of fire boots or something that I could grab now, that's probably not a great idea. So I don't want to get that red key yet. You know what? I'm just going to go and do it. We'll also get that. Alright, so we'll get all our boots stolen. Cool. So what happens if I go through here? I see we're going to have a fireball party here. Okay. So now I can go down this way. And I can get one chip. So these were the corners where there was... I feel like in the original level, wasn't there like the corners that had like stuff going on, and then this is... Okay. So I can't go through there unless I can... Well, I can, but that would kind of be bad, so... I don't like the fact that we're getting our stuff stolen here, though. If I were to go through that. And I don't really know if I have any other place to get flippers either, so... I do see a red key there, but my concern is I wouldn't be able to come back through this, so... So interestingly enough, I can get a green key if I go through here. So there's another green key available on this side, which is really interesting. See, I don't want to go through that. That seems like a bad move. Let's try that, and I'm going to go out here. Let's see if this does any actual good. I'm going to vote no, because we have the yellow key here still that we probably shouldn't have taken in hindsight, and yeah, that was definitely a dumb move. Okay. So the first part seems relatively straightforward. This is a lot more intricate than I was expecting. I don't know exactly what I was expecting. But I'm pretty confident that this is the correct first move, at least. And then we have to do that, right? My question is... Oh, you know what? We could have gotten skates if we got the green key here. I didn't realize that. Because what I could do... I didn't realize this. You could get your stuff stolen. Oh, but then you can't go back. Never mind. Yeah. So the only way I can see this really working out... So let's play this out. Maybe what you could do is you could leave these suction boots there, and then if you found a way to go back through here, you can get the fire boots. Well, no, because you won't be able to go make a path through the fire boots. See, that's the issue, is that you can't do that, so... Yeah, I'm thinking this is what you have to do right now, because I don't really see any other way to work around that. I'm just going to leave all that there. I see a teleport, though. That's kind of fun. I don't know if there's really any particular purpose to... a sec. Yeah, I think I'm just going to leave... Wait. Where did we get a red key before? We were able to go through there last time. Oh, with that. Yeah, I forgot about that. Let's do that just so we have the red key. I totally forgot we did that before. I wonder how long this took Josh to make. I'm sure he'll say in the comments. But I can't imagine that this was an overnight thing. Alright, let's get rid of that. Let's go there. Yeah, I feel fairly confident in the first few moves we're making here. It's just a matter now of asking, like, where to next, I guess, is my big question. Because I'm getting a second blue key, which feels a little excessive. But that's only if we really want to come back into this area, which I'm assuming we do. I mean, that would make sense, right? So now I have one blue key left. So if I open this, we're basically trapping ourselves in here and forcing ourselves to move onward. So I'm going to try to play this out a little differently, see if anything, if we can do anything a little bit different up ahead. Okay, so there's nothing more we can do here. And I know that we don't want to go through that red door thing, so let's just ignore that. So through here, I think what I'm going to do is I'm not going to get the yellow key. That's the key thing that we don't want to do. I think one thing that's helpful here is to remember what's located where. So like in this case, if I can just remember that, so there's two options here. Either I go through that and I get the blue door opened up, and then I don't, or I get the green key and I leave, but I waste another pair of fire boots, potentially. Or I go through here, I don't get rid of the blue key. See, that's hard. I feel like going through here at some point is a good thing, though, so let me try something. I'm going to do this method first, because I think we could potentially make something out of this. See, this way I can go back here, and I can actually work with that block there. Although I'm not entirely certain what we would be doing with it. I guess we could hold the trap down. That seems to be the logical answer. So my question, though, is where would we go to loop back around after the fact? Because we don't have suction boots anymore. So here's my first potential point of questioning here. Were the suction boots supposed to be left for this go-around? And I'm gonna tentatively say no, simply because I don't see how you could get to them with the green key being collected that way. That's the okay. So yeah, going through here is a trap. Okay. At least I think it's a trap, right? Yeah. Okay. I feel like we're kind of exploring options, and that's been helpful. But where to go from there is the question. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. Alright. Of course, I also have the pair of flippers up there if I could get skates. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I'm so sorry. I was just kind of like pondering that, and I just went right for the trap there. Okay. So we do that. I still think it's interesting that we have skates here, by the way. Okay. Keep forgetting to do that. Wait a minute. Couldn't we just get those and... What's preventing us from using those later on with what we were attempting a minute ago? Why didn't we do that? I'm confused. That's right, I had to get these to even go over here to begin with. Although, you could say... You could make an argument for opening the blue door there and saving the suction boots. Huh. I wonder if that's the solution, because we do get another blue key here. You know what, I'm going to try that out. Because that's at least significantly different enough that it might impact some stuff, and I just want to, for testing's sake, do something a little different. Alright, let's try this out. I'm curious. Okay, so let's get this. Don't get the green key, but then we go across. Okay, now we do this. We go through here. So we have a blue now. We can't really go back with it. That's fine. But, wait a minute. I need to do this first. Almost forgot. Okay. So now I'm going to move this down. I don't know if that's really necessary, but I have a feeling that might be a good idea. I love these open rooms in the corners like that. I think that's cool. I want to say there are open rooms in the other corners. Okay, we might as well just go ahead and let this go ahead and go. So the only qualm I would have about what we're planning here is that we would need fire boots to get to the suction boots, right? And, well, right now that's not looking very promising. Although, wait a minute. Can we go through here now because we have the fire boots? We can. Maybe this is why you need to... Huh. I'd be curious if that's the intended solution. Okay, so we have the skates there now. Oh, that's right, the green key. We got the green key, so we can't get in there. But what we can do is we can do this, which is exciting. Or can we? Wait a minute. Maybe not. I just realized if I go around... I wish we could get flippers. That would be great. Can we get flippers somewhere? See, I thought we could just waltz right in with our skates, but I forgot there's a thief there. That makes the proceedings a little more interesting. And I was so proud of that fire boot thing too. I was really excited about that. Man, what do you do with this? I don't know. If I could go over there, all I'd really do is the same thing I could do if I go over this way. But if I go over this way, then I trap myself. So, what is it, right? Alternatively, I just thought of something. What if we... Oh, wait. I would lose my skates if I did it this way. Well, not to mention, I can't really travel across that, but... Okay. Yeah, this was clearly not correct. Oh, there's fire under there, too! I completely forgot about that. Okay, well, that makes things a lot more interesting, too. Okay, well... Let's start over, and let's figure out what we're missing. Oh, well, we missed that. And... Sorry, I'm showing Pie Guy's side right there. Because my window was being silly. Okay. Get you, get that, get that. Okay. So what happens if we forgo the suction boots and we leave without the green key? And I'm worried about this simply because we're going to get our boots stolen. I don't think we'll actually have fire boots with us. So I don't think that's necessarily going to work, but we'll find out. There is a way to get something there with suction boots, though, which is exciting. Okay. So we got over here. Push that down. I'm just checking here. Is there... No, I had to have come in here to push that. Wait a minute. Unless... No, you couldn't do anything with that. I was trying to figure out a way that maybe you could, like, remove this without going through the thief, but I don't think that's possible. Okay, let's go through that. So at least we see how to handle that section over there with the stuff. The other red key, basically. Okay, so let's say we decided to go over here. See, my main issue with doing this is I don't know, like, I don't actually know if... Wait, I need to get rid of that if we're going to go for it. I don't actually know if this is going to work, because... See, my dilemma right now... Oh, I see. I can come back here with flippers if I get them from that. Oh, okay. Okay, that kind of allays some of my fears a bit. Okay, let's go ahead and go for it. Let's stop dilly-dallying. Okay, so I get in here, I can get a green key, but I need suction boots. Or I need fire boots to get suction boots, rather. Which is kind of the problem we had originally. But we don't have any way to get those with that there. I wonder if we're actually supposed to get... Here's a thought. What if we were supposed to push that block up instead of down? Is there a way to go through that whole thing without any red key at all, so we could just, like, slip up through there? That I would be curious about, because I could see a scenario in which we slip through here with the block up here, we go with our skates, get the flippers, go down, get fire boots, and then we have a path that we can take all the way back over here to then get in here to get suction boots. Like, I could see that being possible. Alright, so getting the green key now is pointless. That's not going to do any good. In fact, I think getting any of this is pointless, so... Let me try that. I don't know if that's actually going to lead to the result I'm thinking it will, or if the variables in play are even possible, and especially the keys. Okay, so I'm seeing here... So this right here is the problem. So all I would need to do is just get rid of that. Right? Like, that's... I think that's all we're really dealing with here. And I would have to waste that pair of suction boots to do it, or that pair of fire boots to do it, but it might be worth it. Where did I get yellow? I don't even know where I got yellow. Alright. Let's give it a shot. See, if I push the block up instead of down, I think that will be our ticket forward. Let's give that a try. Okay, so I come in here. Okay, I cannot backtrack. Okay, I'm checking that. I get these. I get these. So if I want to go... Okay. I completely forgot about the fact that there was a thief right there. But I'm just gonna try this anyway. So let's say we decided to go... I'm trying to think, is there another red door somewhere? I don't think there is, so let's just assume that this is the only one that we can work with, and then... Okay. Let's do that. So now... Okay. Oh, that's right, we were going to come around that way. Okay. I completely forgot our whole plan. But yeah, we were going to do this. So now we have the flippers. So that doesn't exactly get us this, what you call them, the fire boots over there. But we can go here now. So that's exciting. And I can get a blue key. Do I want a blue key? I will be barring entrance into this area except through the path we just opened up, should I choose to do that. So what can we use that on? I guess that's the first thing we should ask ourselves. I'm still convinced that we've ruined this just by virtue of the, what you call it, the fire boots being unavailable. But if I can somehow get that green key and then come around, that would be amazing. I just need to figure out how to pull it off. I just hate the fact that we had to get rid of the red key by going through those fire boots. Like, that seems rather nasty, but I can't think of a better way to handle it, though. And I can't get this block down here into that area. I mean, not that that would even do any good. Huh. I'm just looking here just to see if I'm... Because I felt like that going through there and then getting your stuff stolen down in the corner room and then getting the fire boots again, I felt like there was some legitimacy to that method. The only thing getting in the way of all this is this whole thing with the block. Oh, but you know what? You know what I just realized? I bet you could put that block up before you went around and committed to that. Let me try that. I wonder if there's some idea there. Okay. So we're doing this, right? And we're getting this. But I have a plan. I have a plan. This is going to be awesome. Okay. So we do that. Get rid of this. And I need to watch the toggle parity, so that doesn't happen. Okay. I'm wondering how much this is going to be affected by this whole plan here. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. We go through here, because I don't think we need... I don't believe we need the skates anymore. At least, not really. So let's say we just go... push that. Go across here and then do that. Because what this does is that it will effectively allow us to do what we did before without having to worry about getting rid of that red key. I'm pretty sure. Because we can already approach this from up here. Alright, let's give it a try. I'm really excited about this. I feel like this plan is the best thing we've come up with so far. Okay, so at this point, I need to get rid of that, right? Let's just wait for Mr. Walker to come through. So this is nice because we have the fire boots completely ready to go for our next set of exploits here. I don't want to go use this yet, so let's just go ahead and do that. Okay, so what this should do is that it should allow us a complete circuit through which we can get this. Oh, and we could actually get this here once we get the suction boots, right? Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot about going down through that because we wouldn't have our stuff. Ooh, that's problematic. I just want all three. Is that impossible to just get all three of them? And then be able to leave? Can we not do that? Okay, next question. Is there a way to get rid of this red key somewhere? There's this, but that's just going to be a trap. I would just like to get rid of that. That would be amazing if we could get rid of that. And somewhere where we don't have to go through fire boots. That would be so nice if we could figure that out. And we're forced to get it when we go through here, right? Like, there's no way around that, I'm pretty sure. I do not like it. I do not like it. I do not like it. That's... I feel like we're so close to figuring this out. But I don't know where to even start with making sure we have all we need here. I just want to go down there and get those fire boots. Is that so hard? Oh. The problem is that if I did open the red door, let's just say for the sake of argument that we did that, we're going to have another problem on our hands just by virtue of that area being impassable without suction boots. That's kind of what's scary about that. Yeah, I do not know what to make of this. This is a weird puzzle. I'm not even sure what to try. Like, that's what's bothering me. Like, I don't know what to try to get everything to work here. Oh, wait. Why did I do that? Like, I can pretty confidently say that this first part is what it seems to be. So, hang on, let's review something for a minute. Why did we say earlier that we need to get this red key? I think it's because there's a red door over here, right? Yes, that's the reason. Okay. Man, I was so excited about that last idea, too. I was so excited about it. I don't know why I'm even getting that chip. Okay, so... Let's just ask ourselves a simple question. Why are we trying to get to the suction boots now? Or later, I should say. And the only logical answer I can come up with is that there isn't really any benefit now to getting them. Like, I don't see any real benefit to getting them now. That's the main argument I've been running with on this, and it's kind of flimsy, to be honest. Like, it's not like conclusive proof that that is indeed the right solution. So that's kind of what worries me. It's like I'm running on a premise that's not fully complete. Okay, so we got here. We got here. So yes, I do have to get this in order to even move on, because I couldn't even go through there without it. Oh, I forgot to push the block up. That's fine. You know what? Let me just go through this again. I'm curious about something here. I'm pretty much considering this a failed attempt anyway. There is that blue door there, which is really interesting. Wait. No, that thief is still there. I'm like, what's stopping me from going around? But we're back to the same problem we had before. Yeah, so ultimately, I think... So the main benefit I see of the suction boots right now is that it would allow us to solve this puzzle. It would allow us to go around and do that. That's my answer. But right now, we can't actually do anything with that, so... yeah. Yeah, that's a bust. Or a cook. One of those things. Sorry I'm not saying much, I'm just thinking. Okay, let's go over here. Just make sure we do this real quick. It is interesting that you could theoretically go here with the skates now. I mean, I don't see any real benefit to doing that, but it is interesting that that's possible. I'm just keeping that in the back of my head as a possibility. The problem is we don't get fire boots until much later on. That's like the thing that's blocking the way here. Man, I do not know. I do not know. Like, it seems like such a waste to get that. It's... And all I want to do is just get the skates, get the flippers, and then come back through here to open that up. And I think we've already determined pretty much that it would be a waste to basically go through there now. So one thing but that would require going through the... I don't get it. I really don't get this. I'm thinking about that blue key. Like, that's what's on my mind right now. Like, why is that blue key there? What can we do with it? I just want to make some progress. Just a little bit of progress would be nice here. But I don't think that's happening. Not with the way this is looking right now. Now I can't even go back through there with the blue key. Yeah, it's just so weird. I don't understand the way this works. Like, it's all a big tangled web, and I just don't get what the order is. Like, I feel like we've had some good ideas, and the level is just basically saying, no, you can't use any of these. Which is such a shame. It's like, it kind of makes me curious what the real solution is. Okay, let's... try to think it through. I do think that doing this here is legitimately correct. Like, it makes sense to do that. I don't see the benefit in getting the flippers now. I mean, the blue key would just trap us in here, and we wouldn't be able to go in here. I'm really curious if there's going to be one of these key or door nail things that will result in us needing to push a block through it. That would be really interesting if we had to set that up. Okay. So we're back here again. Alright, I'm just going to try this, just to walk through it, because we haven't done it quite this way yet. But if we did go through here, and then we went through here... Why did I do that? I gather that that's not going to actually do any good. I forgot that that was a time thing. But it might get us somewhere, and somewhere is better than nowhere. Yeah, like, this first part, this seems to be correct. Like, everything we're doing here seems to benefit us in some way. And that's what gets me. It's like, after that, it's almost like we get to this place and there's no choice. Or the choices that are all there are all wrong. That's what I don't understand. And then there's just the simple fact that you have to go through a thief to get through that thing. Like, that's just wild to me. I don't get it. So now we're back to where we were before, but with two really interesting problems. One of them is that we do not have suction boots, and the other one is that we still don't know how to handle this. Like, that's so troubling. There is one option, though, that might be interesting. Oh, wait, no, you can't even do that. I was thinking, could I go here, open the green door, then go back through here, slip, like, through the left side, then slip down here, but then the block's still in the way, so that's not gonna work. This stupid block is... And the block requires fire boots. That's the other thing. The block requires fire boots. So, like, where do you... How do you manage that? Like, that's... There's so many things wrong here. Alright, we gotta get our brain to gear and solve this. I just don't see what it is that we're missing. And, like, we're only done with, like, a quarter of the level. Like, that's what gets me, is that there's more. There's even more. Okay, let's just make sure we exhaust all the possibilities of being able to use that suction boot. And I'm pretty sure we can just because we don't have a green key with which to use the suction boots with when we mess around with the block there. So I don't think any of that's really going to do any good at the end of the day. I'm pretty convinced that what we're doing here is correct. Like, that has to happen. I don't know if this has to happen, but it's a nice way to build a path. I'm kind of curious about this, though, but in Lynx you could only get there with a suction boot, so I'm kind of writing that off for now. I'm just kind of running through the level until, like, lightning of inspiration strikes. That's kind of where I am with this right now. Like, I don't really know what to think anymore. It's just kind of all like, well, maybe this will do some good. I don't know. Okay, so we know we can't go through there. We can open this. All right, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna try this again. Because I'm apparently not a glutton enough for punishment here. All right, so we got that. What is the point of getting that? I don't see like an immediate benefit of getting this. I mean, we get this blue key. But like, what do you use that blue key on? Where? Why? Like, there's nothing here to use it on. It just causes more trouble with that nail. Like, this would make so much more sense if you didn't have this red key, right? And you could get rid of it somewhere. You could cross all the way around here, get the fire boots. I mean, it would make so much more sense if you could do it like that. And the only way we can go through here is with the skates, right? So it's not like I have a pair of skates that's sitting behind that side of the thief that I could use. At least not that I'm aware of. Come to think of it, how did we get the pair of skates initially to begin with there? I don't know. Okay, let's start over again. I don't want to take anything for granted anymore here. Okay, so we got it from there. So do we absolutely need that pair of skates? I say yes, because we have to push the block across. Not to mention that this is pretty much a lost cause without that. I'm just checking to see if there might be any reason, but the thing here is that that bomb can only be exploded by the glider, so... And the glider can only be freed by doing this, so you have to go through here. And we just dilly-dallied again. I'm just wondering if there's an item that we're using up that I shouldn't be using up. Like, that would make sense if that were the case somehow, but... I do not get it, everybody. I do not get it. And I'm forced to get these if I want to get a place to use up my blue key. Not to mention that I need to get a yellow key to even proceed through that. So I'm pretty sure that's correct as well. I'm just looking here to make sure that we're not missing something else, but I don't think we are. Like, I don't see any way we could be missing anything. I really don't. Why is this giving me this much trouble? Like, this there's only so many options. Like, I don't see how there can be any more options than this. And it's not like I can go to the left again after going there the first time, so pretty sure that's out the window. So putting the block down is not going to do any good, not to mention that there's a thief, and it's just... There's so many reasons why that's a bad idea. So I go here, I push that up. Yeah, I can only go through there one time. So what's the benefit of going through there only one time? That's not... I can't use the fireball here for anything else, right? I mean, I can't imagine what it would be if it were possible. Now, this is interesting. I did get suction boots here. Let me just make sure I'm not missing something. I'm just going to look at the editor real quick. Okay, I'm forced to get those. That's really interesting. Okay. So pretty much I have to just get rid of them by going down here. Because there's no fire boots at all. Yeah, I'm not seeing how you can do anything there. Alright, I'm going to make sure there's not a... No, there is not. I have to do that. This section, man, I don't get this section. So I get the green key, I lose the fire boots. And I have a green key, so I can't even get to the right side. And even if I did have the green key, I still have the whole issue with the block, where I don't have fire boots at all, right? So that's kind of out of the question. So if I get the fire boots here, so there's three options. So let's walk through them. I go up here and get rid of everything. I'm pretty much left in a position where I can't come back down through here. Wait. What if... Yeah, I can't come back down through here, because I have to have fire boots to go through that. And even if I did go through that, and came back down here, I'm not going to really be in an advantageous position anyway, because I'm going to get everything stolen, so that's not going to do any good. So let's move on to the next option. I get the fire boots and get rid of the red key, and then I go around, and then I can get the skates and the flippers, but then there's nothing to even do over here. And then the third option is I do get the green key, but then that would require getting the fire boots, and then I can't even get into the right side to begin with. So it's like, all three of those options I can't do anything with. How do you solve this? I don't understand how you can solve this. Like, this seems impossible. Am I just, like, missing a key piece of logic here? Because I feel like I just walked through all the options we have, with all the variables we have, and none of them actually yield anything. And that's what's so infuriating about this. It's like, I've tried every combination, and none of them work. I mean, the only thing I can think of at this point is maybe there was something over on the right side that we missed. And we can try this with the flippers. But I would need fire boots to go get that. So it's like, how do you even make any sense out of any of this? Like, there's, I mean, I wouldn't expect anything to be there. I mean, not to mention they're all fake. It's just, you see the problem here that I'm having? It's just, there's something I'm missing with this. Alright, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna take a break, and I'm gonna do this off screen. I'm gonna find out what's blocking our progress in this particular area, and then I'll be back. Alright everybody, we're back. So I did realize just like, I think it was just 3 minutes after stopping the recording, that I completely forgot about one little thing that we do have access to if we did go through with the red key, red door, etc. sequence option and then go around and get the green key. Turns out we're not so helpless after all, and I'm going to show you why here in just a minute. So I think we're on the right track, and I think what we need to do is we just need to go around to where that water space is, because I forgot that we have a green key to use there, which is kind of the important ingredient here. So let's see if that leads anywhere, and we'll continue from that point. And this would kind of run with the flow that I've been feeling this should use, just based on all the different elements that are in play. So what we can do is we can get this, we can go back through here, get this one, and then we can go here. And we can get ourselves some suction boots, which is really exciting. So, I think we want to do this. Let's go ahead and do it. Because, well, we don't yet have access to fire boots. But maybe we can. Hang on. I'm noticing we have a red key there, and I don't know if we're supposed to get that to use somewhere. So that green key there is pretty much a red herring, I think. Do we use the red key in that teeth room? I guess we could, but I don't understand what that would be useful for. Yeah. Not sure I get it. So I see the next corner chip right there, which is interesting. So is the idea here that we're supposed to lead that teeth out to this button? Because that would be kind of interesting if we could do that. I could see that being possible. I just feel like because we got the suction boots now... Wait a minute. I'm just going to check the editor for something real quick. Oh, they were in a corner. Ooh. That might not be good. That might not be good. Just because we weren't originally forced to get them. But now that we are, or now that we did. Okay, tell you what. I'm going to go ahead and do that because at the very least we can walk in there and take care of that. I don't know if getting the red key here is any good. I mean, I guess I could give it a shot. It's better than nothing, right? So yeah, this section here, I don't know if the whole purpose of what we just accomplished was, hey, you need to get that yellow or the red or green door unlocked. All the colors, you know. What is that cloning, I wonder? Oh, there's the trap. Okay. So what exactly are we supposed to use this for, I wonder? This block. So this is what the red door is useful for. Okay, so I think we made the right choice. I do think we did. So we can get flippers here. Are we supposed to use that to block up the... We probably should have done that first. Let me take care of that real quick. Let's send you back over here, because I need to get this block. I don't see any reason to do anything with that fireball cloner, so... Let's just do this for now. Okay, there we go. Yay, some quiet. That is nice. Okay. So now I can get over here and get access to this. I'm going to go for it because I think this is meant to just... Yeah, that is meant to go over there. And with this, we can get... Well, we can also get the fire boots we need too, which is really exciting. Okay, so we cannot go back there yet, but we can get the suction boots too. I'm just going to go for it. I don't see any reason not to at this point. Especially since there's no way back that doesn't get our boots stolen from us. So, the mystery right now is how do you get the fireball here released? That would be my next question. So I can use this to get a blue key. I can also get all this stuff. And I think I know where to use this. Or, yeah, where to use this blue key. It should be over here to get the yellow key. Yes. The nice thing about having all these failed attempts is that we do know where all the stuff is. And then we can use the yellow key to get a red key. And then also go up there, which is pretty intriguing. We have not been up there yet. So I'm pretty sure we have not found a way to do anything here, so that's fine. We'll just carry on. My wayward son. I just want to make sure there's not another red key location that we need to keep in mind, but I don't think there is. Pretty sure we've exhausted everything in this part of the level, so let's just move onward. Oh, I need to get the toggle switched. There we go. Alright. We can go through here. We do need to get all our stuff stolen. So let's do it. Okay, so now I can get that. I can apparently go through here. And there's a bomb over there. I'm a little nervous about the fact that this is kind of the setup for a nail kind of thing, but I mean, I don't see what else we can do here, so I'm just going to go for it. I'm guessing that socket there is where you're supposed to get to those fire boots from, and the bomb is just an obstacle. Okay, I don't want to get the flippers quite yet, not until we... Okay, that bug is going to go there. Okay, so now the bug is there. There's the exit as well, which is interesting. Yeah, this part, I don't know... There's two pairs of flippers, which is curious. Can we switch? Yes, we can switch the toggles. I'm going to go through here first, because this is the one that actually involves a route component. So there's apparently one... Oh, here, right here. Okay, so with that, we should just be able to do this, right? So where is that going to go? Is it going to go through... It's going to go through there, okay. We may not have wanted to get that right away. Yeah,
we were not supposed to get that right away. Pretty sure. Because I think what's supposed to happen is we go in here, and then we get the last 2 boots. Okay. We got this. We got this. It was just figuring out that one sequence that was so difficult. But other than that, the level itself telegraphs everything in it pretty well, like as far as the options you have. And it's a very well... Whoops. It is a really well-designed level. Yeah, I cringed as soon as I got that pair of fire boots at the end. I was like, oh, I bet I wasn't supposed to do that. Okay, I just need to open this up. I forgot to get a red key, didn't I? Alright. It's time, let's remember. Come on, Walker. There we go. Alright, the end is in sight. We are finally almost there to the end. I really love the setup here. By the way, this setup is really cool. The way you have to do this. And to think you get a pair of suction boots here that you have to promptly get stolen from you. Come on. Come on, Walker. Come on. There we go. Alright. So now we can do our trick here, get those, then go back. Alright, so now we can set up everything with the suction boots, including, but not limited to, this stuff there. Wasn't there like another thing here, or am I imagining that? I think that was it. I think that's all you... Oh no, the red key. I knew there was one more thing, I just couldn't remember what. Alright. So now let's go ahead and take care of this part. Alright, the cloning stopped, we got that done. And now we can go through here, do all this. And we got all 4. It's really satisfying to get all 4 boots. Like, that is such a satisfying feeling. Okay, I'm trying to remember. Yeah, you get this first. You get that first, then you have to go back through here again. And then you get this. And then you get this. Oh, I saw it again. It was one of those things where I saw it as soon as I was about to mess it up. And then I made the keystroke. And the deed was done. I hate it when that happens. That's so frustrating. Oh well. This level is fun enough that I do not mind. Like, I love going through this, honestly. It's one of those things where it's like, the process is the fun part for me. And I don't mind it. Everything is still satisfying even on a subsequent playthrough, and that's a testament to just how good the level is and how well it's designed. Alright, so we got that. Got that. Go through there. Go through this. Yeah, the way this just all comes together. So cool. So cool. And the thing, I just didn't even realize that you had a green key when I came here earlier. I'm sure I had an attempt where I did it, and I just didn't realize that I had the green key in my possession. For some reason, I just didn't realize it. Okay, pretty sure we're good to go on this one. Good, alright. So let's grab these. Let's go through here. Grab those. Grab these. Alright. We can do that. We can do that. We can do this. Yeah, I was wondering, like, when you came back here to get that yellow key. Now it makes so much more sense. Alright, that time we made it through without fail. Let's get through the rest of the level that way. Okay, I just want to make sure the way was clear. So we can press U. I love how, like, different cross sections of this level are used in different cross sections of, like, the route. That is what I find really impressive about this. Also, where's the last chip? Where's the last chip? I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to get that at some point. Did I miss the last chip somewhere? I don't know where the last chip is. Help? Where did we miss a chip this whole time? Where would we have missed a chip? I'm not missing anything now, am I? Like, because that's where you go back there, and you don't get the fire boots, and then you lose your boots to push the block. Yeah, there's some chip we missed. I don't know where it is, but somehow we missed one somewhere. I'm curious if we can identify it here on this go-around. I'm going to try to see if I can figure that out, because I'm curious now. Like, where would we have missed something? Oh, pfft, wow. Oh, pfft. I just careened right into that. I think I'm going to have to invest in a new keyboard before I do another one of these Chips Challenge Let's Plays, because my keystroking on this keyboard is just not very great. Alright. Yeah, I don't know where we missed one. Where would we have missed one? Like, I feel like so many of these chips are forced. Like, you have to go through them. So if there's one that's kind of out of the way, that might be it. And I'll have to see what that is. Yeah, the way this whole section works is just pure brilliance. I know I keep saying that, but it's true. Alright, so here we get this. Get this. Oh, was it that right there? I bet it was that. That one right there. I almost guarantee you that's what it was. Alright, well let's go ahead and go here. So we can take care of this business first. My phone is just going off like crazy. But I'm not going to be distracted by that. I'm going to keep going and keep getting all the chips and doing all the things. So, get our final boots. Alright. Before I forget, doing these. Get that one. I love how you can just walk across that now that you have the suction boots. I was wondering if you could earlier, but I guess I didn't think about coming back for that yellow key that late. But I love the fact that you do that. That's really neat. And let's not fall for that again. Okay. 4, 3, 2, go down here. 1 and 0. Okay. Let's not get the fire boots. Okay, so I do need the suction boots. So I do need to go across this. And then all we should need... I'm kind of surprised at that path with the socket where we originally got the flippers over here wasn't used at the end. That is an amazing level. Oh man, that is definitely getting a high mark from me in CCLP5 as well. That is fantastic. All right, everybody, the final level, Explorer of Time. Let's get started. So this, as I mentioned last time, is or it was at the beginning of this time, is the tribute level that Josh made here for Jeffrey made for Josh. Okay, I'm going to put my phone somewhere else there. So let me figure out here what it is we're doing and how we're going to accomplish everything here. What's going on with this? Okay. Somehow I feel like that's not really the correct way to do that, considering that maybe we're just supposed to get the buttons pressed ourselves. There we go. So is there a way I can get this blocked, maybe? So I can get this other tank across? That I would be curious to know. I don't know what this is a reference to, by the way. Or is that really the point? Maybe I'm just supposed to go... Hang on. Ooh, we have a 2 buttons, 8 traps thing here. Maybe I'm just supposed to push this one over here like this. Maybe that's the long and short of it. I don't know, though. tell you what, I'm just gonna look around. Okay, it's that left side that I'm concerned about. Like, I don't know if I can get over there right now. I have an idea, though. So I'm pretty sure that's correct. So now it's just a matter of doing that. And then we can put this here to do this. Okay. Oh, but I needed I needed to actually get that thing first. That might have been a smart thing to do. And there goes my watch. I forgot it goes off an hour earlier now that we're on standard time again. Okay. So let's do this. Get you there. Get this. This is a really fun first puzzle. I like this. Okay, there we are. So now you can go through, and now we have all this open. Okay, so we have a glider. I'm just going to assume that these are all things we need. Do we want the glider to hit that button, or... Okay. I'm going to assume we hit the button and not the glider. Do that. Okay, so that's going to go up there. And it's just going to spin around. But we can do that to get through this. Is this a reference to Indigo Plateau? The original? I feel like Josh has made so many levels at this point that I've lost count of everything that we're probably going to be seeing referenced here. Okay, we have 2 red keys. Okay, that's enough. And I don't know exactly what we're doing here, other than maybe eventually getting a fireball stream to go through here once we can fill this up, maybe? I see blocks there, so that's pretty exciting. Let's give that a shot. Worth a try, right? Oh, now this is curious. I can get that pushed. Okay, let's just work on these for now. Oh. I had to open... Oh. Wait. I think that is correct, because we can do that. Or no. Was that not correct? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was not correct. Okay. I don't know what exactly we did wrong there, but we'll figure it out. Okay. I kind of want to stick with doing this area first because this seems very particular. So yeah, I have a feeling we're going to use those blocks to fill up that whole space there. I just need to kind of figure out how we're going to get all these keys here and stuff. Oh! Wait, it's going to come back. I almost restarted. Okay. So in this case... If I want to get through both of these, I'm going to have to get... Okay, I think I see how you can pull this off. You just need to open up the bottom one. So we'll do that. Okay, apparently we got more. Okay, so now we can use the next one. I still have red keys, too. This is a cool puzzle. I like this. Oh. That might have been a bad idea. Hang on. Are we supposed to do something here with... How do we get in there? I don't see a way to get the block through there, not with all this stuff. Maybe we'll get blue keys later or something, but... I don't know. I'm kind of doubtful of that now. I see we have a detonation station area here. Curious how strict this is going to be. I don't see any way to unblock any of that. Or that. So I think this is all we have right here. This little area. Let's figure this out. We still have an extra red, which is weird. It doesn't seem like Jeffrey to do that. To leave an extra red like that. I don't get how you even start this section. Like, I can't bring blocks in. Let's see what happens if I go through here. I see we have a Nectar Meadow section. I like how these feel like the aesthetics of the levels that they come from, but they are very clearly more difficult, which is neat. I like that. Okay, this is going to go up somewhere. Okay, let's just let that go. Okay, good. I like the way that worked out. That was pretty cool. So I figured we could just run through the level and just see everything here, and then we can decide maybe how to do the upper left corner, because I feel like there's just something we're missing with that. Is there a way, I just thought of something. Is there a way to get the glider through all that? Oh, maybe this is how you start this, is you actually have to come at it from this corner. Because I literally could not find any other way. Like, this would be interesting if this was required. I feel like we didn't really accomplish anything here. Oh wait, no we did. We did. Okay, I think we've unlocked a fairly good chunk of this. Okay, yeah. We managed to break in. That was the important part. That was a cool puzzle. I liked that. Okay, so let's do this section with the tank desyncing there. I can't think if there's a Josh level that uses the 2 buttons, 8 traps concept or not. What is this? So I'm going to have to get all of those to go into somewhere. Oh. Okay, so that's going to clone. Okay, there's very... What? Are these all... Oh. Okay. I didn't realize that those were all cloners. I thought we had to push stuff there. Okay. I'm going to start over again. I feel like we've seen a lot of good stuff and good information here. Yeah, this is a cool level. I really like it. We just need to solve it. That's the only thing holding us up here. So my thought here was, what if we didn't use the fireball cloner to do what we needed to do at the end of this? What if we used the glider? Like, what if the glider actually had to come through for us for that last bomb? Because I could see that potentially being the case. In fact, you know, I just thought of something that might explain some of the weirdness around why it seems like the space is not being used optimally here. So I'm wondering if you ultimately need to do this. Because we discovered that there was another... Yeah, I think you have to do that. And then we send it that way. Because we don't need a... We don't need the other block there for that. I thought you needed like 2 blocks here because of this extra water. But that's kind of the tricky part. You don't actually need that. That was where I went wrong. Yeah. Okay. That's cool. I like that. What is this a reference to, this section? I don't know. I don't recall a level with that kind of puzzle, although I'm learning that that may not be exactly important here. It may just be a matter of, like, the elements there, and not so much the specific puzzle. When I first saw this, I was really confused because I didn't realize you could turn a block around there. But it makes so much more sense now. I really like what Josh did with the, or Jeffrey did with the Nectar Meadow elements here. Like, it's clever that they were used in a kind of different way than they were used in their original source material, but it still feels like Nectar Meadow, and I think that's what makes it work. Okay. I'm feeling pretty good about this attempt. Alright, so we got all that. So now, let's go check out this area. We haven't been up here yet. Oh, this is loot. That level loot that Josh really likes a lot. Okay, so we're gonna need to partial post to the right to get to the exit. So let me go and take care of that before I forget. I don't really think there's anything else for us to do here. Yeah, I can't really carry blocks out, so I just need to get all these. Pretty sure this is all we need to do. Alright. 13 to go. There's also a bomb here. What is this all about? Huh. So I'm gathering that we need to get the teeth to these bombs. That's interesting. Okay. I think I see the general, like, premise here. What is this a reference to, I wonder? Okay. So then we need to go over there. In this one, I want to hang on this thing. And the last one, I want to have come around over here. This is really interesting. Oh, wait. Was that all of them? I thought there were 4. Oh no, I messed that up, didn't I? I messed that up hard. Ah, that's so terrible of me. I thought there were 4 teeth. For some reason, I thought there were 4 teeth, and apparently there's not. Let's go there first, since we don't know how to solve that one. In fact, we'll do all the rooms that we don't know how to solve first. Okay, so there are clearly 3. Clearly 3. So maybe we just need to we just need to do this first. Okay. That was our mistake. And yeah. I choked again. I need to stop choking. There, go in there. Alright. Yeah, I'm definitely doing this teeth room first, because this room... Well, I guess you could just do that. That's not so bad. So then you can just do these ones. Okay, so this is actually not that bad. You can use the little hanging area there for extra support. Yeah, this is actually pretty simple. Cool, okay. I seem to recall this aesthetic being in a level, but I just don't know where from. I see we have what I'm assuming is a reference to Fiery Fogstorm up there. I'm going to check that out next, as well as this area over here with the block stuff. Yeah, this is definitely Fiery Fogstorm. Curious to know if this is just like the concept. It looks like it is. That's cool. This concept's kind of underrated. I kind of wish this got into CCLP1, just because I like the idea a lot. Alright, so this one. So now we know that it's clone machines that we're dealing with. So we need to get a block. Let's figure this out. See, my problem here is that I feel like we have to hit this twice. If the objective is, so these 3 are movable, right? And if we're supposed to push this down and then go here, wouldn't we have to push this again to go up here to get this in there? Or am I missing something? The other thing is that if I get a block here, I have to go down here to push it there, so I don't think that's an option right now. I think I actually have to do this. Because I only get 1 return trip, right? Yeah. So unless there's like a block that allows us to clone, like one of these cloners that can clone more than one, I'm not seeing how you can solve this. Like this, this just doesn't seem possible. Unless we're not even supposed to get fire boots. Hang on. Maybe we're not supposed to get fire boots. We've been assuming that we need to, but... Oh, no, we need to. Never mind. Yeah, I forgot that clone's right there. Yeah, see, that's the issue right there. Like... I don't get that room. That's a really weird one. How do you get through that? I wonder. Sorry I'm not saying much right now. I'm kind of fading right now. I'm really, really tired. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention what level template this is. I think this is... What's the name of it? Paniola Ranch? Panola? Paniola? I think is the name of it. Interesting interesting template for sure. Okay, so now that we know that we can go through here, it kind of puts a spin on this now. So I'm curious if I went here, because now that I know that I can come back through there with the boots, I think what that means is we can effectively do something like this. Is that correct? I think that's it. Yeah, this is it. So that bottom one you don't actually need to press as part of the block pushing sequence. Okay, that's interesting. I like that. Okay, let's just scoop all these up. Oop. Then we'll reverse those. Okay, so let's go do this one next. Oh, I forgot the teeth room. We'll do that later. I don't think the teeth room's actually that bad. We just made it hard on ourselves. So that's all on me. That is definitely not the level. Yeah, I love the way this actually ends up working out because it really forces you to think in some very interesting ways. I didn't realize that there was a key under that. That really, really helps a lot. Okay, and then we just push this and we're good. Yeah, this puzzle is sweet. I like this one. I wonder if you could do like a slide delay shortcut there if you created enough slide delay somewhere else here. Could you do that? That'd be interesting to find out. Alright, I'm gonna go and grab the blob first. Just so we can take care of that before we do our thing over here. Okay, looks like it already finished up. Alright, so now we can get the skates. I like how self-contained the different puzzles are in this level too. Like most of the time, I feel like a lot of these medley levels tend to be very... I don't know how to describe it, just... they tend to just be very strict. Like, maybe not all of them, but in terms of like the order you do things, certainly. Like, I really appreciate what Josh did, for example, with Chronicles of a Madman. But I think there's a place for levels like this too, and I'm so glad that Josh did this. Or Jeffrey did this. I keep saying Josh because this is Josh's stuff. Okay, let's do that. Okay. And then the final. Okay, my window just froze for a very uncomfortable second there. I didn't know if that was very visible in the video, but if you're wondering why the teeth was not moving there for a second, that was why. All right, 25. Hopefully they're all in here. I think that's about the right amount. Okay, let's go ahead and do the partial post. I like how Jeffrey included just enough little twists like that to keep you on your toes. Wow. Just wow. What a journey this has been. I absolutely enjoyed this set. Jeffrey had asked me, just before I get into anything here, Jeffrey had asked me to, if I wanted to save my review for like a podcast I was going to do, or I could do with him and Josh. And I'm still planning on doing that. And I'm not going to name like my favorite levels because I think I'm just going to do that there. But just on a first impression basis, this set is an achievement that I think needs to be referenced in the future when it comes to what this community can do and how collaborations can and should work. Because the amount of time and effort and just plain creativity and innovation and quality that went into the set is unbelievable. I mean, it is so good. And I hope it inspires other people to look into certain, like, how can they improve as designers, you know? And that includes me too. Like, I'm not, I say they, but I mean, I'm included in that group because I feel like I have a lot to learn from a design perspective still. So I need to wrap up the video here because it's been long, but I'll just say two things. Thank you to Josh and Jeffrey for making this set. This has been one of the most memorable Chips Challenge experiences that I've had ever. And I don't say that very often. I mean, there's only been a few times I can honestly say that, and this is one of them. The levels were amazing. There were only two that I got really frustrated by. And even then, I can look back on those and go, you know, I can appreciate those on some level. And the second thing, thank you to everyone who watched all 31 videos. This has been such a joy to record. It's been only, I'll give you a hint about when I am recording. I'll just tell you right now. November 9th. It's only been 8 days since the set got released. I have enjoyed every bit of doing this, and I hope that I can do more Let's Plays of Chips Challenge sets in the future. I don't really know when my next one will be. I think it might just be CCLP 5 proper whenever it comes out, unless something else interesting looking comes out along the way. I've mentioned it before, but there's usually a sweet spot for me when it comes to difficulty and like what I would consider to be fine for Let's Playing. So if it's too easy or too difficult, generally I probably won't be playing it. But I think this set was such a good sweet spot. It just had such a nice difficulty amount in it. I don't know if curve is the right word, because I mean it felt like a very steep curve and then it just kind of remained there, and then at the end there was a big kind of push at the end. But man, the amount of brain power and just sheer enjoyment and satisfaction out of solving all these was just incredible. So, once again, thank you. Thank you, Josh and Jeffrey, and thank you, everyone who watched. I really appreciate your comments, your engagement on these videos. Don't forget, if you enjoyed yourselves today, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next Let's Play. I don't know what that's going to be at the time that I'm posting this, but I'm sure I'll come up with something, and I look forward to sharing it with you. So I will see you then. Take care, everybody, and I'll catch you next time.